If you ever invested in a meme coin, probably something similar to this happened to you. The crypto was starting to go up, and then suddenly it dropped. Well, this is what we call a rug pull, or some other will call it a scam. And this is exactly what I will do in this video as an experience to show you all the steps and so you can understand and not get scammed again. It's going to be pretty easy. We are going to create a token on the blockchain. Oh yeah, by the way, welcome on Handsome Finance, where we study what's happening on chain because the blockchain is an open ledger, so we can see all the transactions, who made money, who lost money, follow the smart money and make even more money. Yes, normally we try to find the best traders and copy their trade because we are lazy, because we are French. I mean, I am French. You don't have to be. I don't know. Anyways, don't forget to pour down your little matcha. To be fairly honest with you, today it's a decaf. And I'm going to show you exactly how I created this beautiful token with a great idea, VAT as a token name, which stands for valueless asset trade. Then in the description, I will put NFA, non-financial advice, or do your own research and rug pull. So now if you fall into this and start to buy this token, well, I mean, the joke is on you. For a meme coin, usually you put a decimal of 9 and a supply of 1 billion. I'm using Coin Tool here to create my token, and I choose the blockchain Solana. Why I choose Solana? Because this is where all the meme coin stuff is happening, and this is a dirty blockchain that is just meant to do some dirty tokens. So an extra step is I revoke the freeze. It's going to cost me 0.1 Sol, and revoke the mint. Why I do this? Just so the bots and everyone who want to trade this token will not think that this is a scammy token. My goal is to look as good as I can. Yes, this is exactly like doing catfishing on Tinder. So if you ever did catfish, well, you know what it is. I did catfish on Tinder many times, many times. Like I would arrive on the date and the lady would be like, why you catfish me like that? Because I look way better than the pictures, but I had no choice. Otherwise, no one will be confident enough to date me. I know, but I had to edit my pictures, you know? I had to put on filters and everything so my pictures look more like, like the people not subscribed to Handsome Finance. Anyway, let's create our own token. I'm gonna click create token and validate the transaction. It cost me 0.6 Solana. That's around $100. And here I will get my token address. So I received the full amount of VAT, 1 billion token in my wallet. Now that we have our token, we are going to start to create a liquidity pool so we can trade this token. I mean, people can start to buy this token, and then I will remove the liquidity so I make a bunch of money with it. This step is on Radium. We are going to create an open book market. Why Radium? Because this is where most of the meme coins get traded. So I need to choose a base token and a quote token. I'm going to put my VAT token. For the minimum order size and the minimum tick size, for meme coins, this is what we use. We create it. This is the most expensive transaction I will have because it's 2.7 Sol. So that's around $600. I confirm it. I have my 2 transactions that get done. And now I have the market ID. This is important to keep it because this is what I will use to create the liquidity pool. To create a liquidity pool, you need 2 assets. Usually you are going to put your new worthless token and some Solana. So like this, if someone has some Solana but they don't have some VAT, pool them. They can give some Solana to the liquidity pool and they will receive some VAT. If you have some VAT, you bring your VAT and then you will get some Solana. This is how a liquidity pool works. To have my liquidity pool appearing in Dex Screener and everything, and that people think it's a legitimate project, I'm going to put $1,000 at least in it. And because I am a funny guy, I choose to put 5.555 Solana. Why? Because in Thailand, the 5 is pronounced ha. So that means ha ha ha. Now, you know, when you take your favorite ladyboy and your ladyboy cracked a good joke, you can send ha 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 just by sending some 5s. And please don't do 5s. I mean, someone have to. I confirm the transaction. So this transaction will be like around 0.5 Solana in fees plus what I added to the liquidity pool. And now our asset will get traded. Before we see what's going to happen when it gets traded, I have to mention something important. I know some of you will want to snitch. They will be like, oh, what you do is illegal. I'm going to snitch you. I'm going to report you. You can. But you know what's going to happen? Someone subscribed to Handsome Finance is going to have to steal your girlfriend. And do you think we only have this to do? Don't you think we have more important stuff to do? Because it's not even illegal. I provide liquidity. I can remove the liquidity if I want. This is it. If you invest in a crypto and you can't read the smart contract or can't understand what you do, well, the joke is on you, my friend. I'm sorry. But the crypto market have no mercy. There's no cushion. There's no cushion or anything. Only concussion. That's a really bad joke. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the trading. We created our liquidity pool. So now, instantly, our token will get traded. And you can see that already some people started to buy it because I can see some new holders on the blockchain. This is what I say. It's an open ledger so I can know everyone. Now, if I put my contract address, that's the token address that we had at the beginning of the video using CoinTool, well, I can see my valueless asset trade here trending. Look at that. The volume in the last 24 hours, 4.3K and a market cap of 2.3K. Liquidity is at 3.1K, which seems pretty good, right? Because I bring a liquidity of 1K. This is what you would think. But how the liquidity is calculated is, of course, with the two assets. So to know the number of Solana, we needed to divide by 2. That means that we have in the liquidity pool around $1,500 of Solana. Now that we have some people that started to buy our token, we are going to remove the liquidity because we saw that. So as soon as I click on removing the liquidity, it's going to be untradeable. By removing the liquidity, I will receive back 7.77 Solana. As you remember, I bring as a liquidity 5.55. So some could think, oh, you made a gain. Actually, no, because with all the fees, it's still a loss. And that's it. We can see on Dex Screener the transaction that remove all the liquidity and now people can't trade it anymore. Liquidity at $1, below $1 and minus 100%. Another liquidity say it's locked. No market cap. This is a dead token. And that's why, my friend, you should always be careful that you're going to trade some meme coins that have their liquidity pool locked. But we're not done yet because now I'm going to airdrop back the money to everyone who invested. So I will probably be at a loss because I didn't want them to do that. So as I am a bit of a funny man in the transaction, I'm going to say subscribe to Handsome Finance. Like this, they will not get wrecked again. But after analyzing everyone who went on that trade, it was only bots. And honestly, how many times we got wrecked by bots? Way too many. So I don't care. Those bots got wrecked. And that's good. That's good for the world. We're going to try to get more bots wrecked. But now you understand how a rug pull works. You will understand that it's just removing the liquidity. But maybe you're wondering, how can I avoid such scams? You could use a website called RugCheck, but the best thing to do will be to check out this video because I explain everything on how to properly trade meme coins. And you know what? I hope you enjoyed this video. But don't forget one thing before you leave. Stay handsome.